something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since you guys have seen my wonderful face. So I've had my baby. I have my body back, kind of. Still showing my boobs a lot, but that's to be expected. I thought today's video I would just bring to you a little postpartum update. Today is the last day that my husband is on paternity leave. So he's back at work tomorrow, and yeah, it'll be my first full day with the boys by myself, so we'll see how that goes. So far it hasn't been too challenging. He is an awesome baby, like he's just chilling in there. 𝐁𝐵𝐼ah has taken to big brotherhood so well. I am so proud of that little boy. I can't even tell you, like, you guys would have seen in the birth vlog how attentive he was, how compassionate and kind and caring, and he stepped into his role as comforter, and it was a tearjerker. Like, let me know in the comments below if you guys cried watching 𝐁𝐵𝐼ah be so sweet to his mummy. So yeah, he's really taken on big brotherhood so well. Like, he will run in and put his dummy in if he's crying and settle him. I watched him this morning. He didn't know I was watching him, and he was over the bassinet putting his dummy in, and he's like, "I'm here, Kayson, it's okay, I'm here." Oh, my heart, honestly. Other than that, like, we've really settled into a routine quite quickly. I can't believe he's nearly 2 weeks old. Oh, I just can't even fathom that. So he was born Tuesday the 28th. It is now Sunday the 9th of January. So yeah, it's nearly 2 weeks, you guys. So sad. So postpartum, I had it really easy this time around. I don't know, something in the water, literally, but being in water and birthing, it's just so much more gentle. Like, I didn't have to push him out. You guys saw how nicely and smoothly it all came out. I didn't have to push. It was literally just little body surges to get him out, and that really spun me out. Like, I was expecting to, just like my first birth, be coaxed to push. There was none of that. That really hit home, and I was like, wow. So he came out. With that, I didn't tear. I had a couple of grazes that I could feel, but nothing major. So I just yeah, couldn't sit cross-legged like this for a few days because it would just stung when I weed, and that was really the extent of my pain in that area. Then it came to the after pain, so like the feeding, when I was feeding him and my uterus was contracting back in. Oh my god, that was nasty. That was like the worst part of my healing, I reckon. It felt like a contraction in itself, so every time I would feed Bob, it would stimulate the uterus, and it would be like I was having a contraction again. Not like active labor contractions, but like start off period pain, decent contraction feeling. So they reckon the more kids that you have, the more that hurts. So with 𝐁𝐵𝐼ah, I didn't get that at all, but with him, whoa. So yeah, I just leaned into my oils, used like lavender and my �LARICum, which is a doTERRA brand, and that seemed to help. So that helps with like PMS, cramping as well. So I thought, being cramping, that it would help my uterus lining as well. So that actually stopped quite quickly. So I will do a separate video on my postpartum favorites. Like, you guys know that I did my caddy, I set that all up, and I want to show you what I used and loved, and I'm gonna do like massive shout outs to those brands because I'm obsessed. Like that was just like a big hug for my postpartum body. So yeah, I'll be doing that video very soon. I might even film that today while I have hands on deck to watch Bub and Isaiah and just get done. But yeah, apart from postpartum, like my milk came in fine. That came in on day 3. So Bub cluster fed on day 3 like crazy, so I had like really sore nipples, not to the point. So backing up a bit, Isaiah, when he was born, he didn't have a very good latch because he was tongue-tied and no one picked up on it for me. And being a new mum, I had no idea what that even meant. So yeah, he didn't latch very well, so I had like bleeding nipples. I had really sore, like I had a massive hickey on my nipple basically on both sides. So I was expecting that with this guy, and he latches so much better. I've checked him, he doesn't have a tongue tie, he doesn't have a lip tie, thank God. So he feeds way better, so my nipples, I haven't had to put anything on them, which is good. So they've just kind of toughened up on their own. It still hurt, but it wasn't anywhere as near as bad. So grateful there as well. Yeah, so my milk came in day 3. I have been pumping little bits in between as well. I wanted to have a freezer stash this time around because I didn't get to do that with Isaiah. He didn't bring in enough milk, obviously with his latch and everything. So I really wanted to have a stash in the freezer so I could get some self-care, because I never could in my first one. And I think that's what really weighed on me and made my postpartum depression so much worse with Isaiah. So yeah, I wanted to have a freezer stash so I could just palm him to Kate and say, bottle feed him when he's ready. I just need to go for a walk, or I don't know, just do something, but just something for myself, because I think that's really important. Yeah, I think that's all the postpartum stuff you really need to know. So I did film Kayson's first bath. That was probably, I think, day 3 he had his first bath. So I like to wait a couple of days until like all the vernix is soaked in, because that vernix has so much health benefits for our babies. So yeah, and if you guys saw on the birth vlog, he was covered. So I let that all soak in and absorb. It's so good for their immune systems, so I wanted to make sure that was completely in and absorbed and not wasted. And then we gave him a bath on day 3. He loved it. So we've got another water baby on our hands after we just get rid of the pool. Anyway, so yeah, I will insert all of that footage in here as well. You guys can see how loving and brotherly Isaiah is with him. So he was really keen to help, and he's just been so hands-on with him, and little mother hen for a little man. He's really cute. So I'll pop this in here and you can watch that as well. And then when my little guy wakes up, I will introduce you to him. I bet you guys are hanging out to meet him.
This one?
Yep.
Because he's so cute.
Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We cross over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Nights without sleeping, Cause you feel the night. And days without eating, cause it ain't enough for two. And it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I will keep you warm.
I go anytime.
I will hold you closer so you don't feel the cold. And it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
He's crazy.
You punched me in the cheek.
He punched ya. That won't be the last time.
Say goodbye yet. Can I change your mind?